It's time for animal fights, sports, and shitty food. It's 3 and Out. All right. These are probably 3 of my favorite subject matters here. And as you know, I'm a big fan of animal fights. I like to see what the human body is actually capable of. So your first question, we'll pose it to Alan first. If you were continuously getting attacked by eagles one at a time, how many could you kill before they got you? Now remember, they're coming at you one at a time. You're not being flocked. You're being attacked. Single eagle killed. Single eagle killed. How many eagles would it take before they finally did enough damage to you to take you down?
Oh, man. That's rough. I mean, I feel like my chances are pretty good. I got fast hands. I also wear glasses, so that's a little bit of eye protection, which I think is the soft spot. I think they would go for my eyes. So that would deflect them. I'm saying probably between like 10 and 20 eagles.
Okay, that's a giant disparity in the number of eagles because you were literally going either 10
to
or
15.
double that.
10 to 15 eagles. We'll go that route. Maybe a 12. 12 eagles.
10 or double that number.
Well, I think I start getting tired around like eagle 16 or 17, and that's when things start getting dicey. So,
okay, just to let you know, an eagle is a big-ass bird.
Oh, I'm aware.
Are we talking about a bald eagle? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, a bald eagle, but a bald eagle is just simply a specific special distinction of eagle. They're all about this roughly the same size.
They're all roughly huge.
Let's see. The up to I don't know what this means. It says, oh, that's just the nest. Okay, I'm an asshole. Wes, how many eagles could you take?
Well, see, I wasn't sure if you were talking about the band with Glenn Frey and Barry Ladon and Randy Maggio. Like, how many of those guys could I kill before they got they're a bunch of pussies. I hate the fucking Eagles, man.
I don't know, man. Joe Walsh, he's a little scrappy.
Right. I had to finish off the last part. I have one more sip of my Modelo, which is probably all backwash at this point. We're going bald eagles, right?
Yeah, I say bald eagle. It's the American bird, so let's fight that motherfucker.
Yeah. Man, I don't think 8, 9. I think those things are a lot stronger and a lot more powerful and a lot more vicious than people think. And I think by the time I got to that, by the time I got to the 7th or 8th bird, I'm on a knee like, ugh, let it end. I'm done. No mas. Kill me. Here's the jugular.
So see, I had to do it I'm doing it by like mentally, like how is it going to attack me? So what am I going to throw? I'm going to throw out my arms first.
Yeah.
And the eagle's like hands, the eagle's feet are basically the size of a human hand. And so from your middle knuckle down is how long the talon is, and it's sharp. So you're basically, first eagle's going to like at least like Wolverine style shred your forearms, and then you might grab him by the neck and snap it. So there's one down. By the third one, you're like, fuck, you're probably not covering your face anymore. So I feel like I'm in, like, no, because you can't. Like, you're just shredded up, and then he's pecking at your eyes. Now you got an eye on the ground. I give Alan some credit for the glasses. That's a good defense, because I feel like they're going to go for an eyeball.
They're definitely going for an eyeball.
So for me and Wes, third eagle's got one eye out of her head. Our forearms look like hamburger. And so I'd say the 8th eagle. I said 7 or 8. I'm going 7 or 8. Alan apparently is the
so I think you start getting a rhythm down around like 3 or 4 eagles in, like, all right, so they gotta fly in, like they gotta swoop in, right? Mm-hmm. We're presuming we're in their natural habitat. Let's just call it like Alaska for fucking argument's sake.
But what is that? No, I'm just assuming like open field, open space.
Yeah. Yo, I'm finding a fucking stick in rural Alaska, big enough to start swatting eagles out of the sky before they
No.
start fucking taloning my fucking forearms.
I'm gonna have to pull my card on you. I'm gonna have to say
Okay.
it's hand-to-hand combat, buddy.
Okay, well that's fair.
Hand-to-claw combat.
And
these things-
combat. I mean, yeah, the number drastically changes there. Probably down under 10.
See, and these things aren't mindless foot soldiers that just come at you at the same velocity. They're like fucking tremors. I mean, they adapt. You can't get the timing down, you know.
Do they though? I mean, this is a very specific hypothetical situation. How what are they adapted to? The fucking one that would have passed on information is dead now at my hands. So how is it evolving?
I agree with both of you in some respect. I don't think they are mindless drones and are going to attack you from the same like pitch and angle every single time.
No.
But yeah, they're definitely all going to attack you probably similarly.
Roughly the same way.
Yeah.
No, they're watching from a elevated position. They got those eagle eyes. They can see what's going on. They can see what patterns and what timing techniques you have down. They adapt. They're like I said, they're like tremors, man. And not just those pussy ground tremors, or the ones that have the infrared. It's the and tremors too.
Man, that's interesting. You wouldn't you wouldn't think that birds would be so quite as frightening, but you know
They're-
these kinds of birds.
They're dinosaurs.
Yeah.
They're creatures from the past. And you'd be all desperado out there in the field by yourself.
Oh man. I think it's just really all about dodging that first talon attack, and then you're fucking gravy.
So what do you
I
do?
was re-
You-
I know it's easier said than done, but like if you could fucking dodge, fucking hit it, you might be in business.
Yeah, until they. Okay, I've been
They're not
attacked by.
swarming you.
I've been attacked by a goose before, which is a slightly smaller bird,
Yeah.
and that it's whacked me with a wing and like crippled a knee for like 3 or 4 days. It instantly took me to the ground. So yeah, I just feel like an eagle. It's got your number eventually.
So let me ask. Hold on. I do have a one. What if you're able to? All right, pull like a shoulder fake, like,
Yeah, like
and then for the first one, get out, get the other one, and have it living, and then tell the other ones your buddy's dead if you come
Nope.
at me.
like a ransom.
Yeah.
No, it's one at a time. So another eagle's not going to attack you until the other eagle has perished.
So I have that one
How
live.
intelligent are these eagles? Are they just average eagle intelligence? Like, if I start gruesomely fucking killing its cohorts, do the other ones maybe think about not coming to attack me? Like, if I start fucking ripping wings off, going real crazy with it, like, do other eagles start being like, I don't know.
I will say there will be a pile of dead eagles surrounding you. So
Yeah.
there will be a little bit of like, oh, fuck.
Of
I would
a
imagine
turn.
by the eagle on the way down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
They
maybe
might come down and take it easy.
God damn it.
Because one of these nights, they're going to get you. They might
Oh,
take
God.
it. They might take it to the limit. But eventually, you're going to go down. All right. That's all my eagle songs I can remember.
Jesus.
All right, question number 2. Sports related. Wesley, this comes to you first. Would you rather hit a home run as a pitcher, score a goal as a hockey goalie, or score a touchdown as a lineman?
Man, I tell you what, I think okay. So growing up and having an aunt who was a huge Flyers fan, I used to regularly get reminded about Ron Hextall scoring a goal, and he was the first goalie to do it, and he was the first goalie to do it twice. I think that there's really something about rallying. Again, I won't say it pains me to say this because I'm not a hockey fan. I just think scoring a goal as a goalie in hockey supersedes. It happens. It happened. Maybe it doesn't happen nearly as frequently as linemen scoring a touchdown.
My question is now: is this him scoring with an open net on the other side, or is he just like, "Fuck it, I got this shit," and just like skates out?
They're always open net. No goalie just wings one up there or like pirouettes Kenny Wu style through the.
I thought you almost said Kenny Loggins style.
Yes.
Yeah, Kenny Loggins style. Another we've hit a good couple of songwriters this 3 and out. No, I think it's a goalie scoring a goal.
Okay, Alan, what do you got?
Yeah, I mean, what was my other choices? It was pitcher hitting a home run and
Okay, pitcher hitting a home run, hockey goalie scoring a goal, or an NFL lineman scoring a touchdown.
Is it defense or is it a defense or offensive lineman?
Am I an offensive lineman or am I a defensive lineman?
Ooh, Wes, I'm going to defer to you on this. Like, okay, what's the situation though? Because when can an offensive lineman be eligible?
If he's if it's
like
if it's a fumble, or if he is cleared as an eligible receiver.
Yeah.
Okay, so see the reason I think, if he's reporting as an eligible receiver, he knows it's coming. So I would say it's probably more glorified if he's a defensive lineman because you don't know it's coming, and it's a little more like instantaneous.
Well, see, I asked that because the likelihood is higher that a defensive lineman scores a touchdown, whereas an offensive lineman, like, you ever seen an offensive lineman score a touchdown? It's like that guy hasn't been playing fucking football all of his life. You know what I mean? Like, that's the first touchdown that guy has legitimately scored, and he is a professional at what he does.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So if I'm an offensive lineman, I'm going touchdown. If I'm a defensive lineman, fuck it, I go hockey goal. So offensive lineman, NFL touchdown.
Okay, fair enough. I got to go with pitcher hitting a home run. And it's funny that we all went a different one. That's awesome. I think that's the first time. What are you rolling your eyes for, Wes?
It's like that happens. I mean, even the shittiest pitchers crack off 1 or 2 a year.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like, okay, you're the pitcher. See, you're looking at it from the outside, but see, you're the pitcher, and okay, and the reason it doesn't happen all that often. Yeah, it happens, and it's happened it's happened enough to where we've all witnessed it during a live game, I'm sure.
Sure.
But think back to like Bartolo Colon hitting that home run, man. Yeah. I know it's Bartolo Colon, and he's not the most athletic baseball player that's ever lived. But there's something about the guy who is controlling the defense, taking the offense into his own hand, helping his calls. Like he's somehow able to control the game on both sides of the ball, and he knows he's doing it. Like he has all the power, he has the ability and the opportunity to do it, but the likelihood of him doing it is pretty rare, even in baseball. How many pitchers hit a home run? Like, what is the statistic, roughly? Like, does one pitcher hit a home run every season, or is it every couple seasons?
Wait, you're talking about in Major League Baseball?
No.
In Major League Baseball, how often does a pitcher, any pitcher in the National League, hit a home run?
I would say, the average this is tough because you're talking about starters who get more at bats than relief pitchers, and the relief pitchers aren't going to pitch that aren't going to hit that often. But I think you're averaging, a starter is averaging around a home run a season.
Okay,
yeah.
every starter?
Yeah, I would say so. I was going to say
you got guys who hit like 3 or 4, and you got guys who hit 0.
Well, either way, I just feel like anytime I see a pitcher hit a home run, just because it's the thing and here's why too. You're doing the thing that you're trying to stop everyone else from doing.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
And then
so it's like, fuck you, I'm the best at both games, bitch. It just makes it just something. It's ultimate testosterone masculinity at play.
What about?
See, and mine is solely because fat guy fucking end zone dances are the greatest. So give it to fucking some sloppy lineman who hasn't literally touched a football fucking since like high school.
Right.
And then he gets in the end zone. Yeah. Sloppy fat guy dance.
Or what about when Doug Flutie did that drop kick extra point thing with the Patriots?
Are you trying to give me a boner? Mission accomplished.
Was that an Eagle song?
Huh?
Was that an Eagle song? Are you trying to give me a boner?
Yes, and mission accomplished.
It's a B-side.
It's the same single.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, and finally, gun to your head, you have to pick one food for your girlfriend or wife to chew up and spit into your mouth. What do you pick? Wes.
Oh.
So I have to assume this is something I like because it's not going to magically be something that I dislike. And the fact that they chewed it up and she got it in her spit and then went, that it's magically like, wow, that's what I've been missing my entire life.
I mean, I'm looking at it like no matter what the food is, like I wouldn't mind. It wouldn't be like so unappealing that, you know, like, oh, okay, cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me see. This
We've experienced some pretty gross things. I don't think that would be that bad.
Chew it up. Christ, but she can't chew up ice cream. She just kind of mash it around in her mouth a little bit.
What about
chocolate? By the way, this is the second food topic we've had, and it's the second time you've brought up ice cream.
Oh, I know, because it was what would you eat your way out of?
That maraschino cherry.
So in a life or death situation, I'm never offering you ice cream.
Why? I'd make us live.
I know it wouldn't be a challenge for you.
Gotcha.
You're willing to tackle anything with ice cream.
Lieutenant Dan. I tell you what. Let's make it up. Let's stir it up here a little bit. Oh boy, is that an Eagle song? Stir it up.
Stir it up a bit. Yeah, that's it's the last song on their third album. Stir it up a bit.
Bullshit.
And the B-side is Spit It in My Mouth.
I thought maybe you got an Eagles album off of Columbia House when you scammed them in the mid-90s.
I think it was actually the song that broke up the band for a bit.
Spit It in My Mouth?
Yeah, Don Henley was like, look, Spit It in My Mouth is a fucking single. And if you guys aren't going to put it on the air, put it on radio play, then I'm fucking done. You can go get old fucking Glenn Fry in here and do your fucking honky-tonk bullshit.
And spit it back out.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
All right. I would say like a spicy Italian sausage with onions and peppers and mustard.
Oh, that sounds fucking awful.
Now, are there condiments on this, like mayo or sauerkraut or anything?
I said spicy mustard.
You did say spicy mustard. I was blocking it out by how grossed out I was.
Onions and peppers.
So you would take a regular street food, and that's the thing that you would have her spit into your mouth.
You already balked at ice
baby
cream.
bird into your mouth.
You already balked at ice cream. You always take ice cream for everything. So I was trying to come up. This is number 2.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Well, if Fear Factor ever kicks off for a third run, you're my Huckleberry.
Hey, don't wait for fucking Fear.
That's fucking intense.
Don't wait for fucking Fear Factor. Opening day is going to happen sometime in early May, and I'm going, and I'll videotape that shit.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Alan, what's your wife chewing up and spitting in your
That's
mouth?
Bold. I was first thinking like some kind of chocolate because it would still be reasonably delicious.
I feel like it has to be something like Wes picked, like something
like
with
food?
some consist. Yeah, like a food, like something with some consistency.
What
Something
about
that's in a
What about like assorted fruits? What about like a fruit salad? You know what I mean? It's got some strawberries, got some grapes in there, got some various melons. I would think.
Wes, is a fruit salad appropriate in your book? Is that a solid state food?
I mean,
it's borderline. I mean, I'm not. That's a good.
I mean, if we have to get as weird as Wes, a taco maybe
Macaroni and cheese.
Tacos, multiple tacos.
That's again. We come back. Alan's answer during the last food question was tacos. And if I remember specifically, he would eat his way out of a taco, not just the size of his body, the size of the Empire State Building.
I just wanted to be clear whether or not like I was standing next to a taco that I had to eat, or if I was encased in beef, like I had mentioned last time. I just feel
like you're ready to enjoy the effort.
Yeah. And I like tacos, man. So, sue me.
So why not just ground beef, rice and beans?
Just rice and beans,
and ground beef.
and so just a fucking burrito bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we could roll with that. I could pretty much do anything Mexican or Latino, because it's like we've gone over this before, but it's like rice and beans on the side or rice and beans inside of a tortilla. Is that tortilla soft or is it fucking crunchy? Like, that's all fucking Spanish food is. It's just variations of rice, beans, and meats and tortillas. So yeah, I'm good with it all.
There is one thing Latino that you couldn't deal with. It's Latino heat.
Latino heat.
I was gonna say that was that was an unreleased single by the Eagles. I'll take anything Mexican or Latino.
All right,
Well,
Andrew.
Those
All right.
Tijuana sessions.
Well, you'll have to call me out and tell me if I need to pick a different food, because I was going to say that I would go with Cheez-Its. Just a big old mouthful, hunkin', steaming pile of Cheez-Its. And the reason I pick Cheez-Its, and this is gross, and I'll admit that I do it. I love Cheez-Its, but what I'll do is I'll crunch them up, but I won't swallow them. And so I'll crunch them up into a nice pasty ball, and I will actually pull the pasty ball out of my mouth, and I will nibble on the pasty Cheez-It ball.
Yeah,
It's actually quite delicious.
Is it though? I mean, it probably is.
that's
it-
100% proof that yes, your wife could chew that up and spit it in your mouth, and you would.
And I would actually probably enjoy it more than fresh from the box. She'd be saving me a step.
Ooh.
But if I had to go with another solid state food, I would just go with a standard pepperoni pizza. Because again, I feel like it's the same thing. I think what I learned about this is that none of us are really grossed out completely by food textures, and we're pretty much with the people that we don't mind exchanging bodily fluids with in the first place. So it's not really that far of a stretch to say chew this and spit it in my mouth. That might be one of the least weird things we've asked for.
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure we've baby birded each other like other things.
Nope, probably not. But I get your point.
See, I would go couple other.
Oh,
a couple-
gotcha.
No. Like, no, not like, I mean, like, Jello shots come to mind.
Oh, I thought you were going gold dust on me.
Nope, that's not on my menu. But yeah, so fuck it. You can make it work. Tacos, fucking.
A couple honorable mentions. I would go fried green tomatoes, cinnamon toast crunch, barbecue flavored Fritos.
What about just Cheetos? Like the puffed Cheetos,
Like the
Oh, actually,
not the crunchies. The fucking yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
the finger puffs. No,
Yeah.
for some reason that one actually kind of grosses me out, because actually as soon as you if you get them fresh and you put them in your mouth, they just like
Disintegrate.
cotton candy styrofoam
Yeah, it
disintegrate.
would just be like liquid.
Yeah, I was gonna say by the time it gets to me, it's like a super concentrate. You know, it's like a bouillon cube of
A
Cheeto.
slurry, a Cheez-It slurry.
Gross.
It's like 1,000 times the. Like I said, yeah, like a little Cheez-It bouillon cube.
Cheez-It bouillon cube. Sounds fucking disgusting.
That's why I
Or
wouldn't do
delicious.
it. Corn nuts.
Kraft Macaroni and Cheese is now selling tubs of just the powder.
Damn.
What? That's pretty crazy.
So you can ration it off and sprinkle that into the shit.
Yeah, you can sprinkle on whatever you want, or you can scoop it and mix it with milk and butter and do whatever the fuck you want.
Wait, does Velveeta just sell? But I know they sell the cheese like as a cube. But do they sell the cheese as like a sauce, like it comes in the packet in the box? You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but I think it's the same thing, just like with a additive to keep it
To keep it liquid?
to keep it soft, like a man over 50.
Oh, yes. Gotcha. Huh. Interesting. So many questions after this episode.
Oh, well.
Corn nuts,
Hey.
pork rinds.
Are you still giving honorable mentions?
Yeah.
No, seriously, I just don't think any of us are grossed out. There are some people out there that are just grossed out by this phenomenon, but none of us, we don't really.
I'd be solid with like any vegetable, legitimately too. fucking broccoli, carrots.
Stewed tomatoes.
Ooh, yeah, no, I think
That's a little rough.
you found the line, buddy.
Yeah, that might be the one.
I was looking for it.
There's a new show coming out on the History Channel, and these guys eat old food. So like canned food from like 100 years ago. And they're eating like 100-year-old stewed tomatoes. And it looks like they're just slopping red snot in their mouth.
Isn't that supposed to be the beauty of a canned good though? It's withstands test of time. Isn't that why we donated that shit when we were kids to foundations and charities and shit?
Well, it's like Spam. Fucking that's just made for longevity, bro. That's fucking canned meat. You think that fucking KY jelly protective coating in there is for fucking for nothing? That's for longevity.
I just feel like Spam's for lonely days on the couch anyways.
It is.
So it doubles. Just, hey, accomplish two things at once. Some salty food and a little me time on the couch, baby.
There you go,
Well,
buddy.
I do have a final bonus question. Is there anything weird you guys bought from the grocery store in for the pandemic quarantine that you wouldn't normally buy?
No, not that I can think of.
I think some canned ham.
Okay, because what?
Well, we did get Spam. My wife got Spam, but it wasn't in a can. It's in like one of those, like Starkist tuna, like aluminum sleeves.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
The one you got to roll out.
Yeah. No. Not fucking like a World War
a pouch.
II can of sardines.
Oh.
Yes, like a pouch where like you get like a fucking tuna salad in there with some crackers.
Okay.
It's very strange. I don't know the serving size yet. It looks like it would just be like 1 2-piecer. I don't know why they would sell Spam that way, but they do.
Oh, I mean, when you need your Spam instantaneously and don't have time to run a Dolph spoon through it, you get a pouch.
Yeah. See, now you just got me thinking about like the fucking like delivery driver who stopped at a 7-Eleven and was just fucking sliding a fucking greased Spam slice down his fucking throat.
But I was gonna say we did get Spam, but they were out of regular Spam, so we
Get a
got
maple?
we got oven roasted turkey Spam,
Ooh, that's the
Damn.
good stuff.
Look at you.
and I'm pretty jazzed to give it a go.
Pinkies up. Fucking gourmet Spam.
That's right, baby. By the way, the national food of Hawaii is Spam.
It's true.
Oh yeah, Christ, they that shit's a delicacy out there.
They put that shit on everything. Like Frank's Red Hot.
Say,
They put-
oh, there you go. Frank's Red Hot and Spam. That's gonna be tomorrow night's. That's gonna be my apocalypse dinner.
I see. That's probably pretty good right there, you know?
And with the glucosey KY thing, you could do a lot of things. You could kill two. Not only could you eat it, Maria could baby bird it for you, and then whatever things you guys got going on.
What you do is you save that all in a jar and you use it for cooking later.
That's right.
Everything tastes like Spam.
Cooking. That's what we call it, baby. And by the way, I did interview the curator of the Spam Museum in Minnesota one time. It's quite fascinating.
Sounds like a hoot.